5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So this, like I mentioned, is Mushroom Cup 130 star, and it's a pretty fun category in my opinion. But it's one of the only full 100% categories. So right from the rip here, we're gonna go. This hack has like a lot of levels inside of other levels type things, and we're gonna go straight to what is known as like course 15, if you will. Alright. Here you're actually able to move right after like jumping off the stage, so we're gonna use that to our advantage to prevent fall damage and help us get a little bit of a boost. Alright, so there's like a whole box section that's intended for this area, but we're actually just gonna wall kick over here and grab a star just like that. Normally you have to do this whole like box section on the other side of the map and find a warp to get to the ceiling, but you're able to just abuse it by going right over here. Skip that dialogue, and unfortunately it warps us out of the back to the overworld every single time, so some stages do that, some don't, but it's just something we'll have to deal with. I like doing a little dive and jump into that little pool because it lets you immediately dive right inside. Here we're going to take the same path one more time. We have another star on this path, the actual star for this path. Alright, so here we have a little puzzle that you have to find the odd one out each time, otherwise you fall into quicksand. I changed my camera a lot in this first level, don't mind that. But yeah, that's like it's a little puzzle thing, but once you know where to go, it remains the same every single time. Alright. Here we are, we're going right back. We actually don't do this level immediately. That's something I might change in the route at some point. But for here, we're just going to finish 15 and grab one other star, and then we'll come back. So now I'm going to go for the secret star, which is kind of tricky because you don't want to fall in this pit here. Alright, use the momentum to carry us around like that. I messed up a bit there, but it's okay. That was a little scuff there. Normally we use the momentum to carry us over, and then we do like a little jump off that platform. But yeah. That pit is actually something we'll use later on. I use it as a failsafe. If I fail the secret star, then I'll just do what I gotta do with that. Because you do have to jump in there later, but we'll do that in a bit. But yeah, so get used to this little path here. We gotta take this several times. Alright. So now we're gonna go for reds, but we don't pair reds with hundreds here. If you can even call them hundreds. Because they're 1 coin short of 100. They're actually 99 coin stars for the memes. Which is actually kind of helpful with routing in some scenarios. I didn't mean to get the ledge grab there. Yeah, reds are in one central location, and there's about 40 blue. There's about 40 coins in the water, so we just go for reds separate here. Also, shoutouts to Bellring here, the guy who first ran this category. What's up, man? I try to like acknowledge that every now and then, but I'm kind of nervous about so I'm gonna be mostly focusing on the run, trying to commentate on it and stuff. Now that that's out of the way, we're actually gonna go for the 100 coin star now, or 99s if you will. Whoops, that was a mistake. Yeah, clearly you don't want that to happen, but it's okay. So again, we'll just change the camera. We're gonna go for some of the reds. We'll go over here. I like to collect all 4 of these. Just feels correct. We're gonna grab these, turn around, go for the box. We got a few scuttlebugs over here that we're gonna try to grab some coins out of. Don't need to go penny pinching for every single one of them. There's a lot of coins in the water. You just want to make sure when you get to the water section that you've hit a certain like threshold, a number of coins. There's like a little invisible wall there that I was trying to avoid, which is why I took my time with the wall kicks. It looks like the scuttlebug fell down. There's normally a scuttlebug on that platform. He must have jumped down. I didn't realize it. Alright, so now we're gonna grab this red. We've gotten a good amount of coins. We should be fine. Because this is a 10 coin box right here. We don't need to kill any of the boos. And then this guy gives us 3. I like to grab close to like 62, 65. This way we don't have to grab every single coin in the water because it's a little slow. I always grab every coin out of this coin ring now. Because some of the later coin rings in here are surrounded by like enemies, amps, sniffets. And it's just kind of slow to turn around like this every single time. But I'm gonna do it for these first few though. Alright, here we go. Doing a good job of dodging everything right now. And this is the last coin ring. Okay. There we go. Fortunately, grabbing it there sets us up to turn around and just go right for the path again. Alright, and here's that star. Nice. Not a bad start. Yeah, some of these paintings on the walls here have like some weird like warp things, which is why like we don't jump into it, we just wall kick off of it and into the warp. Not what I meant to do, but we'll take it. Alright, now we're gonna go for the last star, quote unquote last star for this area. Come over here. We got a little bit of a boo fight going on. Alright, so here I try to get like the boos in one area if I can. See if I can kill multiple at once. We did a good job right there, actually. One lonely straggler. If you do that, you could skip like maybe a dialogue box or two. It's just a little nice. It wasn't perfect, but it was we got a good amount of them. Alright, so now we're gonna come back to stage 1 last time. If you hear my split, tell me that I got a gold. Sorry about that, because of the desktop audio. I forgot to use my timer. I had it open so I could use it. I just turned it on, so it's gonna gold. It's gonna think I golded when I skip the split. Actually, I can skip it, so I'll do that. But it's gonna think I regardless. But yeah, now we're gonna finally jump in that hole, and it's actually a warp back to this course, and it will take us right over here, and this we can snag a star right over here. I'll probably skip all the splits. Yeah, and that's it for this level for right now. I used some of your route, bell ring. I changed a few things up. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the next main course over here. Alright, a little warp to course 3 over here. So we got alright, it felt like my controller was acting weird for a second. It is acting weird. Hold up. Sorry about that. Please come back in. Come back in. My controller's giving me issues. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. That was scary. Wireless controller problems. Alright, so we actually have 2 stars on this path, but they share the same star ID. So we're actually able to grab this star and skip the entire path over there, which is pretty cool. It's pretty weird, but pretty cool. But there's actually multiple instances of stars sharing star IDs in this hack. Crisis averted, indeed. So we actually are going to go for a secret star now. And there's actually 2 secret stars. Of course, when that's the case, one of them is act specific. So we're going to do some stars in order before we can get to the second secret star. There's also a star that requires a cannon, so it's like kind of getting 2 birds with 1 stone. I like to do a bonk here, and we can usually get 2 or 3 of the secrets. Thanks, George. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the good lucks from everyone. I truly do. Definitely really nervous. My controller's giving me a lot of issues. Yeah, these little boxes represent secrets. Alright, there we go. Alright, hopefully this controller thing stops. I think it will. It usually always stops. A little fun fact about this level. I believe the creator's brother or someone, like this is a custom track according to that sign over there. I won't say it's like my favorite track, but it's just a little fun fact. Alright, so now we're going to take this path one more time over here. We're actually going to take it more than once, but this time we're just going to go further up. And then we're going to jump into this pyramid that has this whole like convoluted wall kick segment. But instead of doing all that, we're just going to run right back in. And good old Star Road Warp thing going on there. Controller seems to be fine again. Alright, blue aces. So this is actually the 100 star or the red star. So we pair reds and hundreds together in this stage. If you're lucky, Koopa will actually be in the way, so we're pretty lucky right now, man. That makes up for, it helps a little bit later. It doesn't save, like, much time, but with getting Koopa, you can, like, skip killing, like, an extra enemy or so later on. Alright, so that's all the enemies we're going to kill on this path, but this pyramid area actually has a 10 coin box right behind it. There we go, we're going to take this pipe. Then take out another Pokey on the way. And you hear this guy stomping over here, so we'll go ahead and handle that real quick. Yeah, this hack is actually a little challenging as far as like the casual realm goes. It's not the hardest thing ever. It's by no means a Kaizo. But late game gets a little challenging, and there's actually a split in particular that is notorious for destroying my runs. And I just pray that we can have at least a decent showcase of that level when we get to it. Anyone who doesn't know, it's course 11 for me. That is a very difficult stage. Alright, so we don't have to mess with any of the enemies over here. I like going for this coin early because I don't like spawning the 99 coin star accidentally in midair over here, so I'm gonna kill the Womp over here just to play it a little safe. We don't need to jump on him for extra coins as long as we just grab the money out of him. We should be fine, if I'm doing math correctly. Whoops. Alright, get out of here. Nice long jump. Alright, we long jump here, go into the water, and the rest of our reds are all here. Nothing too fancy with the reds in here. Alright, there we go. And we'll be fine on coins. When you're headed to the star from leaving the water, there's a Pokey on the way. Now, normally if Koopa was not on the path and we didn't kill him, I would just say we probably have to kill the Chuckya that was near the Womp that I killed. Or kill the Piranha Plant before entering this area. So, but Koopa was on the path and he's like immediately on the path, so there's never a reason to not kill him. If he's in the way, unless he's like not on the path is what I meant. I played a little safe there, did an extra set of wall kicks. Better safe than sorry. Alright, now we're gonna go for that second secret star because it spawns on this next act, which is Act 5. Arguably, you could do the cannon star next. There's a cannon, which we talked about for earlier. but I'm gonna go for the secret star. So it's actually on the path of that 1 star, but we take a little bit of a little detour. Alright, so here you see some blue coin switches. We're not going to mess with those. They spawn the locations of the secrets, but you don't need them. And there you go. Just like that, you spawn secrets. Getting out of here is a little tricky because everything surrounding you is quicksand. I use a Switch Pro controller, by the way. Alright, this is all quicksand, so I just want to be safe. Long jump should get it done. Alright, now we're gonna go for the cannon star. I go this way. I would really appreciate if Mario stopped doing that. I was trying to do long jumps there. Just a little faster. Definitely faster than ground pounding. You don't have to do any other motion here. Once you launch up to that platform, Mario does that like really speedy run. And so I usually just let that happen. A lot of accidental ground pounds happening tonight. We're gonna do a triple jump over here. Intended star count is 100, I believe. It's just straight up 100. Alright, here we just need to memorize some visual cues. Nothing too particular about the star. Landing directly into the next cannon is the best case scenario. Perfect. Alright, and that's going to do it for course 3, Rocky Blue Barrel. Alright, so now we have a weird situation coming up. So we need to get the capsules, essentially. There's a lot of backtracking that's intended for this hack, and even in this run, some of it is just straight up unavoidable. So we're going to go to the Vanish Cap star level, but I'm only going to collect 1 star right now. There's 3 stars in this level. 1 requires the metal cap. So I just simply want to get the Vanish Cap right now, and there's be no point in leaving empty-handed. So we're going to grab a star on the way out. Yeah, Belring, you're going to notice very soon on the next split, I do some things differently. I'll try to explain it during the run at some point, but as I'm doing it, I'll probably be like scrambled and stuff. But I fight the first Bowser, and I do the Key 2 fight. I don't do the BLJs. And I have my reasons for them. Some of it is just simply because those things just are not consistent for me. But there's like a few other reasons too. And by that I mean like maybe one other. Just can't think of it at the moment. Alright, so we're gonna grab the Vanish Cap. And we're gonna grab that star, and that's it for Vanish Cap for right now, but we'll be returning this level later. Alright, and this is gonna take us to the first Bowser stage. There's only 1 star in this level, and that's red coins. Gotta be very careful when you land around that platform, because if you hit the outer rims, it will actually trigger like the death floor, and you'll just straight up die. Want to long jump here. There's some free 1-ups you can collect. You don't need them, probably, because, well, you might. But, yeah. Grab that red. Then here I want to set up for like a wall kick. If you don't get the wall kick, it's okay. A lava bounce all the way to like the top will get you there. It's just faster if you can get the wall kick on the way down. Get the fast run by rolling out while climbing up. Always feels pretty swag. Now we're going to do a triple jump here. You can approach this whatever method helps you feel comfortable. Alright. I like doing a long jump here. Alright, so next we're going to have to enter this building, but before we do that, it's very imperative that you come back here first, because you got to open up the gate, which is where the star will spawn. Alright, now we got our next red right here. If I'm cool, I can get this red while wall kicking. Nice. It's just better than getting like the ledge grab. Alright, camera can get a little finicky here. Looks like we're okay as far as that goes. Alright, there's a switch here, but we don't really need that. We're going to use the momentum from running up this and get a long jump off the piranha there to boost us. Then do a triple jump dive. This is a slide, but you're able to just kind of run around it. I recommend not using the momentum from the slide if you want to be safe. If you want to be fast, go ahead. Sometimes it's about the speed, but right now I think it's a little bit more about just showcasing the run and making sure we don't die. Because I've died from trying to go a little too fast sometimes. Whoops. Alright, here's this star. Alright, this will spawn us back up on top of the tree. And we're going to take that pipe to go to the Bowser fight. This is where some people could do some stuff differently. Also, have a good night, Fox. I appreciate you dropping by, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support, homie. But yeah, so this is where me and Bellring do things different. I go for the first fight. I feel like because the BLJs are really inconsistent for me. And not just that, like, it's just like, there's just some stuff I just do a little different aside from these, and I just feel like getting key 1 and 2 is just a little helpful for me. I feel like they're not too slow if I do them immediately, like pretty fast. But I'm actually thinking of like altering a lot of this route, to be honest. But so this might change, and if I do it and it becomes a lot differently, then you may see that in the future runs. SSRM. But yeah, for now we're done with the first overworld. There's a lot of revisiting stuff that we're gonna need to do, and we can't do it right now, so we're gonna go ahead and leave. Alright, there's some stairs up here, but just some wall kicks will get it done. Alright, there we go. I wasn't sure if we were ever going to get the arch. So yeah, now we're going to come up here. We're going to actually go to the wing cap level. Which is in here. This is course 7, Blazing Floor Basin. And in here, we have the wing cap stage. And unfortunately, this is another one of those levels where it warps us outside of the stage. So we're going to have to do this shell path every single time we get a star in this level. I thought I made it in. Fortunately, there's only 3 stars in here, though. First, we'll get a race with Koopa. They call him Koopa the Quick, but I beg to differ. Especially in this run, he's... like, that ground pound's not even going to be a problem. It would be really funny if Koopa made me eat my words right now. He's not going to, though. But it would be funny. This is one of my slower races, though. That ground pound sent me back a bit. You can get him like in 19 seconds or so. Here we are. Not gonna lie, he had me sweating there. Especially after talking trash on Koopa, I can't just let him show me up. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna come back to this level. Now we're gonna do reds. In that stage, there's a red coin star for that level. Wasn't sure if I was gonna make that, just played it a little safe there. Whoops. What is happening? Just dancing around the shell right now. Right. Dang it, I missed it again. It's not anything too crucial. Alright, so we're gonna go for reds now. First one's gonna be right in here. Take a similar path to the race, but we're actually gonna enter this cavern over here. Alright, we got a little tricky one right here. If you can get enough speed here. Whoa! Controller acted weird there. That's a death. It is okay. Please listen here. My controller started acting a little funky. I need to get me a wired controller again, I feel like. But, yeah, that... you can actually skip the ledge grab if you get a clean long jump off that platform on the way back. Just a little bit faster than having to, like, get the ledge grab. Also, we finally showed what it's like to get in there. Let's take 2. We should be fine. Stinks that I died to this course. But it was just like a little bit of a controller issue. It's like a weird connectivity thing, it feels like. It's good at moments. Alright. Yeah. Sometimes you get the ledge grab there. It's just like, it's like a second slower, if even that. But it's nice to know that you have the option, depending on your movement. Alright, now we're gonna triple jump up here, and this is actually where the wing cap switch is at. We can do like one of these. Grab the red. Look a little flashy. Alright. And then here you can do like one of these. And use that momentum to carry over to coin number 6. Just make sure you roll out so you don't take all that fall damage. All that damage. Alright, here we go. Approaching our last few coins. There's a little bit of a tricky cannon shot for the star grab in this level. Alright. And last red and cannon's gonna be over here. So here's our star. Normally just a simple long jump should make this. There's no bomb you have to talk to for the cannon. That should make it. Alright, perfect. Let's go. Beautiful shot. I was worried I was gonna miss it due to overthinking. Alright, we just gotta enter that level one last time. Alright, nailed it. Alright, so now that those 2 stars are out of the way, we're actually gonna go right back into that cave. If you notice when I grabbed that one red that I died to, there's like a path over there. So there's a star on the end of that path. There we go. Side flip should be enough to get this done. Not like that though. There we go. That's what I meant to do. A little wonky there. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this stage. Now the level that we were just entering, we're gonna finish that stage right now. This level has some pretty cool stuff. It's a little tricky, but I'm gonna go for the things that tend to give me a run for my money sometimes. So if you go over here, this whole path is intended that you would use a shell, not do what we're gonna do here. You can essentially like walk on like the ceiling of this part, which has like no texture. And I'll be using this for 2 stars. One's over here. I went for a ledge grab intentionally here because we're gonna need to take damage. And I find it for some reason to be difficult to consistently get this with 1 lava bounce. So I intentionally go for 2. My depth perception is really bad. And so doing the second one sets me up for it perfectly. And so I just always stick with that. If you do take damage, I guess you just gotta wing it, but it's not too hard. I just have bad depth perception in this game. I know some people suffer from something similar, but mine's just pretty trash. And so I like playing it safe there and going for the double lava bounce. Now we're gonna take it one more time. Do a little long jump, and down here is a star for the shell. There we go. PK, those wall kicks are not intended. You're not supposed to be able to come up there, I don't think. I'm pretty certain that was just something that was overlooked in the design of that. You're supposed to use a shell, and the other one, I actually forget what's intended for the first star I got over there. I think you're supposed to use like the pyramid section, which I'll go to next. Alright, there we go. Star right in the pit of that area. Nothing special with that, just like fast movement. You could probably do faster, probably slower. Nothing too special with that one, but it's pretty fun to do. Alright, so now I'm gonna go for that pyramid star I'm talking about. Just a little series of wall kicks. I could have went, but I decided to be safe. So here we're gonna spawn the shell. And then we got some pyramids up here. You want to like keep holding forward to get some momentum so you can carry it through. Then we got a star. Now, if you continue that path, that's actually how you get over to the one that one star that I ended up getting with the wall kicks. Alright, so Bellring, I don't do your strat for this because I could not get it at all. The wall kicks up here, I cannot get them, dude. That would be really good for single star. There's like that little crevice I just passed. You could do some wall kicks, but they're really jank. This is a fake boy right here, so we're gonna ignore that star. That's like one of the few troll stars of the hack. I'm gonna long jump over here, and this is where the real star lies. Yeah, there's these like sick looking wall kicks you can do, but they're so hard to pull off. I could not get in while I was learning the route for this run. Yeah, they're only a bit faster, yeah. Especially like if you fail them, it's probably not worth going for. Alright, so here we're gonna go for reds and hundreds. I'm gonna take this path and grab a few boys. Alright. Pray that Mario does the jump, because Mario likes to disobey me sometimes. Alright, so that's a little 10 coin box we got over here. We can land down here and grab a Chuckya and get the money from him. Runs too. Alright, I like to grab a few of these coins just to be a little safe if some stuff doesn't pan out later. I am swerving. I swear I don't drive like this. Alright, yeah, we're gonna come inside here, and there's a good amount of coins to get. You can sometimes get that one if you got get enough height off that jump, but it's kind of not necessary. Same thing here. I'm gonna grab this one to be safe because I missed one that I don't remember the count. All I know is I want to be at 89 when I get to the coin ring, or at least have 89. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so this is the red section. They're all in one central location. But there's also going to be an 8 coin ring over here. When I grab the coins out of the ring, I just need 89. So it looks like we're over. We don't need to grab every single one of these. We just need 89. Because I'll put us at a perfect 99. There we go. Oh, whoops. I've been doing that mistake a lot recently. Trying to get the ground pound, and instead I long jump because I have too much like speed still. Alright, next we got an interesting stage after this one. Alright, so I'm at the mercy of, like, I don't know if invisible wall collision stuff is RNG based, but if it is, then I'm at the mercy of RNG. It's probably not. I imagine it's not. But I just hope I don't hit it. You can get a ledge grab there if you want to be safe. I enjoy going for the wall kick. It's just a little bit faster. Alright, so we're going to go for the metal cap level. This is our final cap stage, and it's down here. This stage is actually non-stop. So, yeah. So, as we collect stars throughout the way, we actually stay inside the stage until the last star. Alright. So, it's a series of pipes and warps that we have to take as we ascend through the level. But let me tell you, this level has a lot of invisible wall jank stuff going on. We're actually approaching our first one right here. Alright, nice. So it's a climb all the way up, but you just take warps along the way. Every single one of these pipes has like a red coin star, but there's no trick to them. They're just all piled on top of each other. Alright, and this is just some wall kicks up. I hope I didn't have too much of an angle. No, we're good, we're good. So, like I said, it's non-stop, so we just keep going. If you're cool, you could sometimes get that warp right as you're landing, I think. Alright, here's a bad invisible wall. But fortunately, we fell right here, though. So we're good. That one's not detrimental. It's the ones that knock you all the way down. Those are the scary ones. Alright, so this one's a game of pick the right pipe, but it's always the same, so we just know which one it is. And here, I like to jump on the rim of the pipe and then ground pound, or backflip ground pound. This way we grab the star and now we're inside the warp, so once we're done, it'll warp us out. And then we just come back the way we came. Just like that. And here, I jump forward a bit. Stay on the top part, it's just easier to land. Come up here. This is some invisible wall areas as well. We're not out of the clear yet. This is another one, pick the right one thing, but it's always this box. This will spawn the 30-star dialogue box, so we'll just skip through that. Come right back. Alright, hope no invisible wall. Nice. We're not out of the clear though, not by a long shot. Alright, here's another one. Here we got a series of just some wall kicking and platforming. Alright. So if I get quiet at certain points, I'm just focus mode. Oh, that was close to not making it. How does it have this many point stars? Honestly, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. It's really crazy. It is all one stage. Alright, so if you're really cool, you can do... Oh, it didn't work. I didn't trigger the warp. I was a little bit on an angle, but you can trigger the warp as you're falling, and it's just a little smoother and stuff. Definitely feels cool to pull off. So we gotta do a long jump here, or a side flip. We got our next pipe right here. Here, I go for some wall kicks right here. That stinks. Alright. There we go. There it is. Alright, so again, if you're cool, are we cool? Look at that. I guess we're cool, guys. No one can tell me otherwise. No, but yeah, you can land and trigger the warp right there. A long jump here can get it done. This is another scary invisible wall section. This is the final star, but we're gonna skip that for now and come right here to the last warp. And this will warp us right into red coins right here. MattyBuhh cooler. Alright, and then you should be set up for some wall kicks here once you grab those reds. There we go. So one last star in this level. And hopefully we don't fall down. Because there's still an invisible wall that we have to dodge. Maybe two? No, it's just one more, I think. This hack has D-pad cam, so just D-pad left a bit there. And you should be set up. Nice. No major invisible walls. That's good. That's all I can really ask for. So that's gonna wrap it up for this level. So now that we're here, we're gonna immediately try to go for the 100 star. Because there's a warp from this area. You don't necessarily have to die, and the warp's right here. I like to get the 100s out of the way. It's the hardest star in this level, easily. That was cool. There's no reds in this level. There's secrets, though. I'm just taking a little safe here. I'd use D-pad to the right to make sure we can wall kick this. Use the momentum to carry us over to this. Got some coins to grab. Alright, so we got Lakitu here and a spring box. Spring Box is our goal to get into the next area, but gotta take out Lakitu because he'll be troublesome if you don't. Alright, we got a second Lakitu situation going on right here. Same deal. Use these spring boxes to carry over. If you spend too much time here, there's a little fly guy who could be annoying. He's coming on us, right? Oh, sorry. He's approaching. I swear that's not what I meant. But yeah. So we have enough health. We're gonna just straight up long jump and go over here. You don't have to worry about falling off the stage. It doesn't do that for some reason. Land on the switch. Jump on over here. And here's our first secret. You don't really need the boxes, and I don't recommend going for them either. The one time I went for them, I just decided to go for it, and I died. I mistimed it. Use this box to give you the distance, or height rather, to make this triple jump wall kick. We got a lot of coins to grab here. We're gonna kill the other Goombas, but we're just gonna do this first. Well, because since we're not in the way. The mushroom that has the next secret is right here. None of the other ones have anything to offer. These Goombas are really idling right now. So this hack loves slow sand. You'll see this a lot during the run. This area is infested with it. So it's like it sinks Mario low to the ground and makes him like harder for him to get like height out of jumps. So here we got a invisible 10-coin box that I didn't know about until Wario showed me just recently. If we're lucky here, we can land on this platform, but there's a secret up here that I want to trigger regardless. Alright, so we triggered the secret. We weren't able to stay on there, unfortunately, but that's okay. So now we're going to trigger the box one more time. Yeah, if you're really lucky, you can land on the very top and stay up there. Alright, that's our 100 star. There's a good amount of coins in this area, so now after discovering the 100 coin box, or knowing about it. Did I say 100 coin? I meant 10 coin. Brain. So yeah, that platform that we were trying to land on had our third secret. This is the fourth one. And the last one is over here. I just want to be a little safe. Better safe than sorry. Last secret's down here, but there's also a warp right here. Alright, that's the first try, 99s. And honestly, this is one of the tougher stages at this point, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's a tricky stage. It's definitely hard to do fast. Because of the way it's just like designed. Alright, so now we got 2 stars on this path. I'm gonna just go here now. Since we're always just facing this direction anyways. There's like this little tight wall kick section where you can do between the 2 walls to my right here. They're very hard to do though, and I can't do them consistently at this point, so I'd rather just do these wall kicks here. So there's 2 ways to approach the star I'm going for right now. I'm just gonna do the one that helps me feel safe. And I don't know, it might be faster. You could do crossovers, but you could just also jump straight down to it. Just like that. I think I've done them once in a run, but like I just like kind of switch them up. But for the sake of not dying too much in this marathon, I'd rather keep that to a minimum since it's not like a massive time save. I don't even know if it's much of a time save at all. Alright, here we go. Did an additional wall kick. So here we got some slopes you gotta jump to. Actually, you normally don't even have to jump at all. I did a jump there just by brain fart. Use the momentum to carry over here. I like to do a ground pound to break the fall damage and reduce any possibility of something going wrong, like you slipping off. It's never happened to me, but it's also faster because you can just immediately start going for the jump as opposed to falling, taking 4 damage, and having that slow get up. Crossover slower. I'd imagine, but I wasn't certain. Ah, I didn't get enough, like, of an angle there. Alright, it would have been nice to have a deathless, but it's okay. That'll work. Just a simple slip up there. So now we're going to go to this path that had the metal cap stage, but we're not going to take it, of course. Do one of those. Want to land over here. And wall kick between these walls over here to the right. Alright, and here we have a little star hidden over here, tucked away. Nothing too special with that star. Just gotta be careful because of that chuck, yeah. Mario loves to ground pound when I'm trying to long jump. Surprisingly, he hasn't been duffing me with that, so, but if he did that there, the chuck could present itself as a problem. Ooh, that was almost another choke. Okay, unfortunately we're still going to want to kill this Lakitu. He's just a little bit of a pest. Alright, so you see that wing cap box up there? It's intended only for another act, but you can do a triple jump to get there. A box spawns later on, well, the next star. A box will spawn that helps you get up there. Oh god, I judged that terribly. But yeah, here's our star. Good thing we didn't die. That would have been sad, but we didn't. So yeah, there's a little star tucked away over there. Normally, you're not supposed to use the wing cap for that because it's supposed to spawn, or not spawn, but the box that helps you get it spawns during this one. Hence is why this star actually has the wing cap abbreviation in the title. So it's because this one's where you're supposed to use it. I like the D-pad right here just for extra safety. Again, I'm gonna want to take out Lakitu. Just don't want him causing any trouble. And here's that box I was talking about. You don't have to really move it much. You should just be able to do one of those. Alright, so here's our enemy, Slow Sand, here again. And as you can hear, Wiggler's prancing around up here, so we're gonna have to go ahead and fight Wiggler while on Slow Sand. So you gotta be really careful with this fight, only on the like 3rd phase. He likes to jump off the map a lot. And so like, you kind of want to like set up for it in a way where like he's gonna come after you in a way that he won't hopefully jump off the map. Alright, we got lucky. I think if he lands on the mushroom part, that's when you have to be worried because of the fact that like the edges kind of like slide downward. I think that's what causes him to sometimes fall off. I've never seen it actually happen. It just happens sometimes. Alright, here we go. That's the last star for this stage. Okay, so that's it for this level. Whoops. Uh-oh, struggling here. This is just a faster way to get to this level. So this stage has 2 different levels inside of it. But we're gonna go to one in particular first. I'm gonna need help, so There we go. We're gonna jump all the way over here. Take 2 lava bounces. Set up more to make it over here. And this warps. So the stage you just saw right now, this is like a frozen over version of it. It's just pretty cool. And this version of the hack I'm playing has such a banger track. Who doesn't love some good old Kirby SM64 music, dude? Well, SM64, well, the crossover, it works. This is a cool star if you can do it fast. It's saying no to me today. There we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Alright, this stage we pair reds with hundreds, but reds are axe specific, quote unquote axe specific. You can technically grab reds without the wing cap. I have a lot of it when I first played through this hack. I wanted to see if I could do it. And let me tell you, it's not fast. It's not fast. It is so slow. Yes, what Bellring said. That star I just got is intended with the vanish cap in this stage. As well as this star is intended for the metal cap. But we can kind of just swim right into the star here. Nice.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Now we got a little bomb-on fight going on here, so we're gonna jump in this main path again. Get ourselves souped up on health. Lava bounce time, or ice bounce if you will. So the bomb-on fight and the womp fight in this hack, they have 1 more health than they normally would. I don't know why. Neither one of the fights are like really difficult by any means. The womp one's definitely harder than this because, as you can see, there's no extra obstacle. This isn't like a Brody fight or anything. It's just you just toss them left and right. That wasn't a diss by any chance. I just, you know, like I'm talking about like having enemy placements. Don't take that the wrong way. I didn't mean that like in a bad way. Alright, so now we just got some TikTok clock style platforming for the, to get rid of star spawns. There we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Alright, next is super slippery platforms. We got these ice cubes that just float in the sky, and we're gonna be platforming amongst them. Alright. There's only like one that's kind of tricky, and it's just this one right here. You want enough speed from it, so you want to like jump on this, like if you end up on the wrong side, you'll just slip off. Here I use D-pad left to make sure I can get the wall kick. Here, pivot after ledge grabbing should be enough. And there's not much of a setup required here, just make sure you land the triple jump. There we go. This was a hard start when I first played through the hack casually, and I imagine others probably felt the same. This hack is pretty challenging for as far as casual hacks go, and that's a tricky star. After doing it for some time, I've gotten the hang of it, as you can see. So this star here is what another one of those examples I was talking about, where stars share the same ID. So as we jump down here, we need to find the shell. The shell's right here. The shell will spawn a star, but as you can see, there's another star already there. These 2 stars share the same ID. You can grab either one. Of course, we're gonna grab the one on the bottom because it's just the easier one to get. But either one of them would trigger for the star collection. Just like a weird thing this hack sometimes. There we go.
Here we go.
In case you skip grabbing the real show. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Let's go.
Alright, now we have 2 stars left in this level. Reds and hundreds time.
Let's go.
Everyone's favorite. Yay. Reds and hundreds. Forgive me if I keep saying hundreds. I know it's technically 99s. That just doesn't roll off the tongue as smooth. So I'm just going to keep calling them hundreds. They're only one off. Sometimes we actually get 100 stars or 100 coins. I want all the coins out of this box. I penny pinched in the beginning a little bit because some of the levels coins are off path of where reds are, and we just try to avoid going on those like off paths. So I'm trying to grab as much coins as I can to avoid that from happening. Alright, here I do a little jump dive. I take a second bounce just to be safe because one never seems to get it done for me. Yeah, the stage is definitely tight on coins. And, like, you don't want to have to re-travel back to the shell section because it's, like, off the path. There's a good amount in there. There's probably some by the water, too. But there's just 2 sections that, like, if you just do this correctly, you don't have to visit those sections at all. Alright. Here's our next section. We got a Chucky who's going to try to spook us. Chucky a jump scare. I say don't grab all the coins here yet, because we're going to come back here, and I just think it's a little safer, and I'll explain why as I'm doing it. We're going to grab these. As you can see, we got a row of 5 here. So the reason why I don't like grabbing all the coins there is we have to take a lava bounce to come back, and there's a potential we might have to take another lava bounce, which it becomes risky. So I like doing this butt bounce. Sometimes it doesn't work for me though, and I take another damage, and if you take too much damage, you won't be able to finish this area. Because you need to be able to make it to... You need to take another lava bounce. There's a little bit of HP management, pretty much. That was really, really good coin RNG off that little guy. Alright, so now we got a blue coin switch. We only have 3 blues to worry about. And this is going to be our first red. We got plenty of coins right now because we got lucky with the coin RNG off the money bag guys. They gave us really good coin RNG. Normally, between both of them, sometimes I only get like 2 coins. But that's not the case here. So we're not going to struggle with that too much. Alright, so now we're going to do that. The last coins are just going to be the reds we get. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, pretty bad invisible wall around there. It's been quite some time since I've actually hit it, so I kind of forgot it existed. So the remainder of the reds are just fly around and grab them. If you're cool, you can snatch that one just like that. Alright, so here the camera breaks. And there's just nothing we can do about that. And it stays broken until we get to the next mushroom. As long as we're in the air, that is. Pressing L, nothing. Oh, pressing L actually works, huh? I never knew that. Would you look at that? You learn something every day, folks. I never thought to press L. That's fantastic, because I've messed this up before because of that. This mushroom has 2 reds. Jammed in one. That's about as good as I could ask for this stage to go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Right, so now we're going to work on this level. We're going to jump over here. almost jumped too far. There's a little free star for us to grab after that level. What? So much for free, right? Alright, we're gonna like recalibrate. I'm not allowed to ever say anything like that, dude. When will I learn my lesson? Dropping that. There's it's a 99 coin star PK. It's 99, not 100 in this hack. You could do some like cool shenanigans to like make it up here with just lava bounces, but I mess it up a lot. Alright, so now we're just gonna have to make up for that 1 star we left. Honestly, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Because getting there is relatively easy. So I'm gonna go for that now, just so I don't forget about it. Normally I would immediately go for reds and hundreds now. But I just want to make sure I don't forget this star. You can actually run right into the pipe, which is a fun little thing. Alright, so now we just gotta make sure we get enough. Okay, that was almost not it either. Thanks for hanging, Pika. Appreciate you dropping by and showing support to myself and the marathon. Alright. And for the sake of not forgetting, since I'm taking that path already, we would already have to take that path one more time anyways, so I'm gonna do that star right now. And we'll run in again because this is pretty cool. Alright, so here we just turn the camera, long jump here. This is actually sand texture, so you don't take fall damage. And we'll abuse that to help us get over here. This is actually a twister star. You're supposed to use a bunch of twisters to like fly up over here somehow. I haven't done it casually in so long, I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember what it looks like to do that correctly, but you just can do that for a really fast method. Alright, now we're gonna go for hundreds and reds. First we're gonna start this. There's actually one little cool thing about this, and it's coming up pretty early. But so we're gonna grab these coins right here. Gonna come up here. Good amount of extra coins to grab, as well as a red on this path. Ooh. Okay, we got lucky. If you threw us down the hole, that would have sucked, but we're good. I got some coins up here. Now we're gonna fall in here. Just dive so you don't take or get the like sand animation. This is a little bit of a mirror maze. We're gonna go left and kind of do like a loop around, and then we'll take this pipe. Then we're gonna take the pipe again, and that'll actually set us up to this path. We'll ignore the Goombas, but leave no pokies. The money is worth it. Alright. So on this path, we need to talk to a cannon bomb, and he will be right on this path. I technically could have did it when I fell down, but I'm used to doing it for reds and hundreds. Just felt correct. Here we go. This will be necessary for this star as well as another star coming up. Do a little side flip here. We got 10 coins that we don't want to pass up. Sometimes I miss this coin. Alright. Oh, double bounce. That was a mistake. It's all good though. So we can actually like jump on this platform here. I don't know if it's intended that you would be able to. I guess it is, because I don't know how else you'd make it here. It just doesn't seem like you would be able to. But we use this slow part of it to help us get back here faster. Use momentum. Oh, man. Now we're going to take the cannon. We got a blue coin switch over here, as well as a womp and like a pokey and some reds. So, don't have to worry about coins. Also, I'm overthinking this cannon shot right now. I won't mess with the womp right now. Because if I miss a blue that I normally go for, I would like to have the option to step on him instead of just crush him immediately. There's a blue underneath us. I don't think it's worth going for. It's really tricky. I couldn't even tell you myself how you get it, as well as the rest. Like if you were trying to get them all. Or? What? Wait, I thought that wall was connected. I thought that wall was connected. I'm actually confused. I didn't know you could fall there. Maybe that wall's not connected? Okay. Well, we don't have to talk to the cannon bomb again. That kind of stinks. You've done the same thing, Valerie? It's all good. It's kind of funny. I was so confused. I tried to save it by using the slope, but it would have been really slow if I did save it. I mean, I guess it'd be faster than redoing the star, essentially. Whoops. Take the pipe again. Grab this red. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we just gotta repeat the star now, unfortunately. There wasn't too much left for that star. I was gonna grab the 7th red, which would have put me at 90 coins. So I would have just gotten enough coins off the wall to have put me at enough that when I grabbed the red, it would spawn 99. We don't have to talk to the bomb anymore. But we still need to collect these 10 coins. Oh yeah, Belring, I took a good amount of your stuff. There was a portion of your run that like became hard to like watch, because not hard to watch, but like it just, well, yeah, I guess is a way to put it, because I guess you had like issues, technical difficulty stuff during your run, and so I had to like kind of come up with my own stuff for a few things, which was fun. It was fun to come up with like my own Hazy Jungle J parched, of course 9 and stuff like that. And I just changed a few things that's in general as well. But I did use a lot of what you did as like a guide, like a base guideline to like help me figure out what I wanted to do. Also looked up a few single star stuff. Anything I could scrounge up while learning this. Yeah, that platform is actually not connected, as you can see. I just was a big dingus and I didn't notice. Oh man, I'm 1 coin short! I'm 1 coin short of being able to skip the pokey. I counted correctly, but I missed some of the coins. It's not anything crazy, but now we just have to kill the pokey.
Here we go.
Yeah, the footage melted. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hey, Bellring, if you ever pick up the category again, maybe me and you could race this in the future. I think that'd be sick. I've never done like an official race with someone, and I've always wanted to. But now we're gonna actually take that cannon one more time. We have a star on the opposite side of where the blues were at. Whoa. So fortunately, these things don't really have elevator physics. You're able to just kind of like jump on them at all times and stuff, which is really nice because some of the other stuff later on does have elevators. It's kind of weird. Some platforms do, those don't. Which is nice. Alright, so now, before grabbing the last star on this stage, There's actually another level that I mentioned earlier is in this level, and it's the slide stage. So we're going to go ahead and come back into this maze. But now we're going to take the opposite direction. We're going to go here, and we're going to go straight from here, and then we got another pipe. And here's the slide stage. I like going for reds last because of, I'll mention it when I get to that point. There's a reason why. I thought I was going to mess that up. Also, I'm really happy that the controller connectivity issues have subsided. Took some fall damage. I don't know why I went to Mario Cam there. It really scared me. There's 3 stars in this level. That's one of them. I did an extra jump more than what I needed. Here, don't jump. You can carry the momentum. You gotta be careful not to hit that fire there. There we go. Oh man, I was trying to be like super swag strat. Hit the ball, come right back. Yeah, the apostrophe super high. I don't know if that's something to do with the version I'm playing on or whatever, but it's really silly and kind of funny though. Alright, now we're gonna go for the red coin star, probably the hardest one. There's one red that's tricky to grab. I'll point it out when I get to it. And it's only tricky if you struggle with depth perception. Oh boy. And do I struggle with depth perception? Sick. I messed up. Clearly. I jumped too early. I got a little scared because I started bonking the sides and stuff. Or bumping into the railings. I think we're screwed. Yeah. Oh my gosh, why am I screwing up? Alright. I thought I was gonna have a good slide stage. It's okay. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. It's pretty free after that section though. Except for that one coin I mentioned that's pretty tough. It's like coin 7 or 8? I don't remember. Alright, there we go. I think we're in the clear. The coin I find tricky, I've been doing well with grabbing. Here you can still use the momentum. Make sure you don't forget about this little guy. Alright, so it's that coin in the air, that's pretty tricky. We got it. Alright, so the reason I like doing reds last is because reds doesn't kick you out of the level. And the only reason that matters is, the other stars we collected warp us back and we have to do the whole save screen animation and all that stuff. Here we just do it right here, so like we can immediately start moving once we exit the pipe. So it just feels more natural to go for the star after getting that, you know? I don't know if that like if you time at all, if maybe it's faster or not. But yeah, we take that warp and then we go straight from here and there's the last star for this stage. Bam. Alright, so now we're done with that section. Now we have a level that seems to, it goes really good or really bad. This is one of the levels I routed myself, Bell Ring. Due to it being a little glitchy during your run, unfortunately. Right from the rip, I'm gonna go for the star that's over here. Oh no. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna have to wait though. We saved it though, I think. As long as we don't like fall again. Oh my gosh, man. That could have been... It was bad. It was bad. But we saved it, and I'm so happy. I don't know how I underlined myself right there. Normally that looks a lot smoother if I could do it all at once. It was almost there. It was almost smooth. But it's okay. We got it. Now I'm gonna go for this star first. Or not first, but next. We already messed up, but we should be fine. It's HP management. We got so lucky, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I messed up the movement. You don't want to mess with the slope on the side. You want to long jump past the fire and immediately land on the grate and go for your next long jump. But we messed up a bit there. So, but we got it. Let's go. We clutched twice. Right. So, bell ring. I pair reds with secrets, or hundreds with secrets here. Considering how many secrets we have, or how many coins surround the secrets in this level. I don't know what happened, but none of those balls were coming, those boulders were not coming down, man. Normally them things like knocked me left and right. We got really lucky right there. That was sick. None of those boulders were coming down until we got to the end. Normally those things are like infested with boulders, man. And they show no mercy. You gotta be careful for this guy right here, little sneaky fella. Then we got a chilly bully fight. I say always knock him over here because there's snow to the right, and if he falls on that, there's a chance he won't die. He'll just be walking around down there, and then you have to climb down, kill him, then come back up. Record's it's 2:58, 2 hours 58 minutes and 28 seconds. I intend to push it further at some point. It'd be really sick if I did that tonight. I think we were gonna mess up a little too much. All right, now we're gonna go for reds. Whoops, we lost our routing for a second. I wanted to do a long jump. Alright, so like I said, I pair reds separate from hundreds because reds are kind of like spread out a little strange for hundreds, as well as the fact that there's so many coins to grab when going for secrets. And the secrets area also has a 10 coin star box that you would never have access to unless you were going for secrets. So now that the bully's gone, it's a Chucky here to take his place. He's looking after the spot. Alright, now we're gonna go for hundreds and secrets. Secrets are a little tricky, due to some of like invisible wall glitchiness. Since it's on the way, I like to grab that red, considering that sometimes you get bad RNG with this guy. If anyone's stressing because of the wing cap timer, don't. We don't really need it much right now. So the secrets are in these little, like, rings around here and stuff. I don't need to grab too many secrets right now off of these rings. But this is the only one of those rings that are off path, so that's why I come for this one early. I don't worry about this guy. I could. Wow, I got clobbered. I do a little loop around of the stage, and it usually sets me up with enough coins. But I'm getting bullied by everybody right now, dude. Everyone's taking a shot at me right now. I didn't mean to do that. 74, I think we're good on coins, yeah. We shouldn't need too much more. Unless I get like terrible RNG with the No, we'll play it safe. We'll kill this guy. Yeah. And not RNG, it's not RNG. I have to get like really unlucky with grabbing coins, is what I meant, not RNG. Everything's RNG, right? So I just need 89. There we go, we're good. Pivot! Okay, there we go. So I was just casually going up the slope. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this level. And this weird looking painting is actually a level 2. I like to go for reds and hundreds right off the rip here. Yeah, there's a good amount of dependency on the little money bag guys. I think there's a lot of good backups, but they're kind of like, there's a good amount of them in this hack, and I just feel like sometimes like it's just kind of helpful to go for them. I don't always need to kill that Pokey. Probably don't need to kill him at all, but he's just on the path. So I usually will if he's just on the path. Come over here for 10 coins. As you can tell, there's the blue coin switch didn't stop. That's because there's actually another blue coin switch. And what I meant was like the sound effect. So we got a lot of slow sand followed by toxic gas. That Vanish Cap is actually for an interesting star I'll probably do next. It's a tough one. There's a star I struggled with, but I played this out casually. We don't need that other blue. Yeah, there's a lot of coins in this level.
Here we go.
I could probably optimize this coin route a bit further and stuff, but it seems to get the job done since everything's like not too far from each other. There we go. Wow. Alright, that'll do it for the coins in the stage. They're pretty simple. A little tricky to get that wall kick off sometimes. Scaling giant tree, we'll go for that next. So never mind that Vanish Cap star, we'll do that after. So now we gotta scale this tree. Oh, got very lucky there. There we go. You're not doing the Monka Mega BLJ for that star? Which star? Are you talking about the Vanish Cap one? I didn't know there was a BLJ. After that spawn, use the slope next to me to get a ways up tree immediately. The Vanish Cap BLJ. Huh, interesting. I'd have to, you'd have to show me sometime if you're ever down. I'm pretty curious to see that. And I would like to time it and see which is faster. Ah, I see. I was wondering that in the video. It was just, you couldn't really tell. I meant to get a fast rollout. Alright, here we just got a series of wall kicks. DE. Not really. It's just what I thought of because of endless wall kicks. DE's not necessarily endless wall kicks though, right? It's more of like says native Vanish Cap stage. Yeah, this level's pretty simple though. Alright, last 2 stars are gonna be in this cave over here. And jump in this pit over here, and then we're gonna have a little simple boss fight. You can skip all that platforming here. Okay, did I do something? Why did they start with that? What are they doing? What's happening? This never happens. No, dude, no! I've never seen that. What? They just kind of like, they did a different attack from the start, and then they glitched out. I guess so. Alright, hopefully this is not too far forward. Alright, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, they usually don't start with that, and I usually kill them in one cycle. Yeah, this is a kill on this one. And then this one. Oh, whoop. Here, jump to this platform. You can entirely skip that fire guy. You never have to interact with it ever. I've got one more star in this stage, and then this one's a wrap. Whoops. Ah! Struggling. Alright, there we go. Art of Balance. This last one's pretty easy. So everything else except for what I was just standing on is quicksand. So in order to get there, we need to take the shell so we can gather all 5 of these secrets. Whoops, that was a little weird. It's not how I wanted it to do it. But okay, we'll take it. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up for this stage. Alright, we're going to go right in here. So this is the Bowser 2 stage. There's 2 stars in the stage. There's also wall kicks, believe it or not. I couldn't get it started. So we grab this first key, and then we're gonna grab the shell. We're actually gonna collectively go for secrets and reds, because reds don't take you out of their level. So we'll be collecting both. We gotta be careful here. This part's a little jank and you can sometimes break your shell. There is a second shell. You get a second chance, but that's all that there is. After that, it's a wrap. Bad jump. This is quicksand. I know I was standing on some texture like this earlier, but this one and then the next one we're gonna come across is quicksand. Getting 2 birds at once. I know, I love it. Wish everything in this act was non-stop. Some of it just wouldn't make sense though. Now we're gonna enter this pipe. This is quicksand here. Oh boy. We're not dead. Okay. Oh my god, I kicked too early and I was so close. I could have taken 4 damage and that would have been a wrap. Wow, I'm lucky and I'm happy. Alright, so if you ever want to know which star to go for first, it's the one that's always higher up. That'll be the one that you have to go for. And then here is the second one. This will trigger the sequence for the second fight. And there is an option to skip this, but the BLJs are super inconsistent for me, and this necessarily isn't take too long if I can do this correctly. So I'm gonna just go for this. Second key, there's no actual fight. There's 2 ways of defeating this. We're gonna go for one of them. The other one is to collect the red coins. They don't spawn. It's not a star like you actually get from doing this. It's just would give you the key. But instead of going for that, we're just gonna trigger this warp here. Hit that switch. The nice thing is if you die in this level, you respawn in this version. So this gate will always be unlocked. This is the bane of all 16-star runs' existence, pretty much, this stage right here. First try, let's go. That's so much harder to do than it looks like, I promise you. I've lost so many 16-star runs to that stupid triple jump. It's a super slippery slope and it is so freaking difficult to freaking get it. There it is. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the main, first overworld. You can kind of just like let Mario fall. If you set him up correctly, you can land right in the stage, which I didn't do. But yeah, now we're back on this course. This is something I want to change on the route. I might do this whole level earlier because of the fact that I found out you can skip every cap in this level. Also, that was a really good BLJ. You need the wing cap and metal cap technically, but yeah. So this is where you would need the wing cap, but we're gonna wait for a fly guy here. Well, fly guy. Alright, so Mario's gonna immediately like try to fall back. You just ground pound and he'll be able to walk on that platform.
Here we go.
Now we're gonna do that BLJ one last time. Whoops. Alright, then we'll come back up here. Alright, so we're coming back up here because there's actually just a star right here. There it is. Yeah, the BLJ is super free. Question about the run, why did the at on the it didn't go together, but did anyway? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what you meant, personally. Alright, next, this cave has secrets, or you could take an alternate method. Also, I failed the triple jump there. So if you do D-pad left just once, you'll be at a perfect angle to wall kick this, and keep it that way so you could just run, and then hit A, and then there you go. You can get right past this wall. And this is the alternate star for secrets. You could collect the secrets, or you could just grab that star. It's another one of those situations where there's two stars sharing the same ID. Alright, now, I'm gonna go for a star that I suck at. Hope I get lucky. Or not lucky, but like, just not bad. Okay. So this is the intended metal cap star. You're supposed to find a metal cap switch, which is located in the BLJ cave. And there's something that like, I don't know if it's like a dual star ID or it helps you get somewhere. I don't remember. Honestly, I'm not a good advocate for how to do it intended. It's just not this. I don't remember what intended is. I've been running this for so long. Like, we go for the star in 16 star as well, and yeah, so I don't remember. Alright, so now it's time for Resident Hunters. I can just tell you that's not what's intended. Wow, look at the boo like poking out. Ghost King would love this right now. Anyways, we're gonna go for this red. If you can get at least one coin off that, that's good enough. Struggling. Okay. All aboard the struggle bus. Alright, so this is where the real money's at. I'm gonna go for that. Okay. Now we're gonna jump to the boat over here. There's a few coins to grab. I'm taking it slow because this boat is very, very glitchy. It has the weirdest collision. You can clip through this thing, like a lot can happen, so I just like take the boat section a little slow. could also ledge grab it. I'm gonna kill this guy for an extra coin. I don't remember the math for this area, like how many coins I necessarily want. So I'm gonna get all the coins here, and I'm gonna go for all the coins in the water too. I believe there's 2 coin rings. There's a blue coin switch. I'm gonna go for all this because, like, if I miss 2 blues, it'll feel pretty bad that I didn't grab everything. It's hard to miss 2. It's easy to miss 1, so we usually plan for that. Yeah, this is the intended way to get to the BLJ cave. Never use the metal cap. Just don't need to. Alright, so now we're gonna take a dive. Yeah. So unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna spawn this thing in midair. I'm gonna try my best to avoid that. I tried a little too hard. That stinks. Yeah, we're gonna fall down. That's just poor routing on my part right there. It's not the end of the world. It's better than taking like a death while trying to collect these. But our last red is up there. I tried to skip the whole thing, but I kind of got like hit the underneath the platform's ledge. So yeah, this could have went better, but it's okay. Would have been much better to spawn it right there. I've messed up my movement a bit. Okay, that was pretty sloppy, but it's okay. Only up from here. So that's going to be the main thing in there. Yeah, these water stages are pretty tough to die in. So now we're going to revisit that Vanish Cap stage. That's perception. Be careful not to hit the ceiling, otherwise you'll get, like, collisioned. So the Vanish Cap is just used to grant entry to... Well, thanks, camera. Thanks, Darian. But as I was saying, the Vanish Cap is just used to grant entry to that area over there. It doesn't really have any further use for the star itself. Alright, there we go. Invisible wall. Nice. Wouldn't be a proper ROM hack without some invisible wall jankness, right? Thank goodness I didn't bonk right there. Yeah, it's a pretty simple star because it was intended to get an Overworld 1. It's going to be the nature of some of these stars. There's going to be some exceptions because of how we like go for certain things. But normally the stars wouldn't be the harder stuff. Cheese into there would definitely allow me to do Vanish Cap in one go. That metal cap that we talked about needing for the stage, yeah, we're going to go for that star now that we actually have it. There's our metal cap, but we need to first lower the water. Otherwise, the metal cap will serve no purpose. Let's set up the camera this way, because that's the direction we're going to be going in. And there it is. Now we're gonna go to course 1. Course 1 has some pretty cool movement, I think, at least for some of the stars. I enjoy course 1 a lot, but course 1 could also go wrong. I'm gonna start with one of the stars I just think is like super fun to go for. So unfortunately, this level is your introduction to the fact that this hack has slow sand. Right on level 1, slow sand spam. Go for 2 long jumps, do a double jump kick, bounce off the piranha, do a double jump, ground pound.
Here we go.
It's a very fast one. It feels so cool to do though. Alright, now we're gonna go for some other ones that utilize this section. This is not the intended method of going up here. There's another way. But we abuse this, the fact that you can. Long jump over here. Normally you would have to take like a whole different path and use some like box section to get over here. I forgot what I was supposed to do there. I was like, is this a regular jump? A long jump? It was a long jump, but I forgot for a second. But we got that star. Instead it looks so much different. Because like you don't even take that like top path. We're going to take that top path though for one more star. And if you're wondering why there's like a path there, it's because you're supposed to get up there from the bridge area by doing some wall kicks separately. And not doing this triple jump dive and stuff. A button kind of let me down there. Thought we were on a team. Alright, there we go. If you do like a wide slope kick thing, you can avoid Mario doing a little bit of a butt slide. It won't ruin the like attempt, but it's just a little bit slower than if you can keep him doing slope kicks. There we go.
Here we go.
We got Owless. Get it? Big cage. Tough grab. That was dumb, I'm sorry. Alright, now I'm gonna go for reds and hundreds. I shouldn't mess with Koopa right now. He's probably gonna get his shell back, and that is okay. I went for him too early. We want to come back up here before we mess with Koopa, because we can't take the shell up here, and we have no further need to come back to this area for this star. So we're gonna spawn the blue coin switch. You don't actually need a vanish cap. You can kind of just rub the walls, and it'll trigger. It'll like recognize Mario getting it. Now we're gonna come back, grab the rest of these coins, and now we're gonna bully Koopa a bit. Sorry, bro. Now we're gonna snag a few red coins. Kill this guy. Grab that blue coin. Gonna take the blue coin off this guy. I'm gonna wait for this one. Shell is definitely like much faster because slow sand. Sometimes I break the shell there just so I can get the Goombas because sometimes they like disappear. I meant to ground pound there, but it didn't work. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it, man. I tried to practice that as well as the run when I had been streaming this recently. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. And this is the intended way to get to that section, because like you would climb up here and then you would go over onto that path. But we got a lot of coins to grab over here. It's not 100% necessary to take out the piranha plant, but he just feels like he's always on the right path. Like the Goombas sometimes aren't. There's a piranha above us as well, but there's no need to go for him. You just want to get to like 87 if you can, or like above. Yeah, 87. Because this is going to put us at 97, and then our last red is going to give us a star.
Here we go.
Bam, there we go. Reds being in one central area, they're actually pretty fast if you go for reds by themselves. And we do that for 16 star. I just can't think of another star you'd want to pair it with if you're going for hundreds as well. That's why we do them together. But reds by themselves are pretty fast. Also, we got stuck there. But yeah, this game actually has its own 16 star category, similar to Mario 64. Like the vanilla is what I meant. Main cap will be used for the next star we go for. There's a mean invisible wall here, but looks like we avoided it. So here we got these boards that you're supposed to kick over and knock down to create a path. But we're fast boys, so we're gonna skip that. If you're lucky, you can actually get a boost off of the piranha plant and go into a wall kick and then get the star right then and there. It seems as of late, I've been struggling with that recently. I don't really know what I'm doing differently. Maybe I'm overthinking it too much, but I've been missing it recently, but it's okay. Use wing cap there, huh? That I never thought about that, to be honest. Because in 16 star we don't, so I just did what I did in 16 star and never once thought about that. That's probably faster. But I use wing cap here, of course, because you need it. You need wing cap and vanish cap to make it over to this area. You can do one of those long jumps to get Mario running super fast. So it seems like this either goes really well or really bad for me in this section. Ugh. So we kind of gotta work around this rotating platform. We don't need to switch here. What we're gonna do is then do a dive. There we go. And that's gonna wrap it up for this stage here. Yeah, the rotating platform is the tough part about that, because you got to make sure you land on it, and if you miss it, you gotta go for the other side, or maybe miss like a cycle. Alright, so time for more of those stages inside of stages. So here is course 4, Grandma's Candyland. But before we venture into this course any further, we're just gonna immediately turn around, climb this path, and slide off. Now that doorway will, would you believe me if I told you there's a jungle inside this building? A whole drought jungle, as a matter of fact. Here it is, with some good music. Alright, here further proves my theory of Koopa being not fast. Yeah, as far as this act goes, at least. It'd be really funny if Koopa actually does beat me on the easier of the two races. The other races are really difficult, but this one's easier. I just don't see how you could lose this race if you knew where to go. Like prior. There's really nothing that could stop you from winning this one. Which is fine, like everything doesn't have to be convoluted and super difficult. It's just funny because I'm talking smack on Koopa. And for him to show me up in a marathon would be embarrassing. Alright, so yeah, we have 4 stars in this level. Beating Koopa is one of them. Fortunately, unlike some of the other warps, this one doesn't warp you outside of course 4. So you can just immediately come right back into the stage and keep going. Yeah, I try to use the momentum sometimes there. It's really difficult too, though. This jump's pretty tight because of super slippery slopes. There we go. We got it. Alright, so inside this vanish cap wall is a secret. You trigger the secret to spawn the star. There's also a free 1-up if you want that. We messed around a little too much, so we might not have enough time. No, we got enough time. There it is. It's inside of a vanish cap wall, so you have to have the vanish cap to enter that part that I just got the star at. There we go. We're going to take that path one more time, but this time we're going to go a little bit different. We're going to go for the wing gap instead of the vanish gap. Nice! We did it. This fly guy likes to cause trouble, so just be careful. Get the wing cap. You're going to fly over to this convoluted looking arch thing. I didn't know there was Kaizos in my casual act. Yeah, you gotta do some, like, silly wall kicks. There's a method that Bellring, I think, did, but I'm not good at it. Since we fell, we saved Reds. Reds is over here, so we're just gonna go for Reds now. As a backup. Yeah, I got collisioned, it seems. All of these reds are pretty much placed over quicksand, so you got to be a little careful, especially with spawning the star, because chances are you're going to be over quicksand. All right. Oh, I did not angle that correctly. Whoops. You want to do some wall kicks in that section to climb up. Anyways, I'm going to go for the wing cap star again, and then reds. That kind of stinks that I messed up and then I died in the end. Yeah, I saw that, get up there and turn around. I just couldn't get, like, it seemed pretty tricky. Trickier than, just doing it normally. I normally don't get collision here, but it did happen. It can happen, so. I'll stick with what I know, though. Alright, there we go. So you get up here, and then you use the rest of the wing cap timer to fly in. That switch opens up a gate, and that gate is right over here. There we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's tricky no matter which way you do it, because you got to worry about the collision and stuff. So now that that star's out of the way, now we're going to go for reds. And hopefully we don't choke reds again. That'd be pretty silly. Yo, Koomba, Koomba, what's wrong with me today, dude? I met Koopa. Koomba. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was gonna say about Koopa. Koopa was over here, like, making me look like a punk, man. Just ran into me like that. We love Koomba. Alright, now I'm gonna show how to properly get the star. If I can stop being nervous for a second. There we go. Alright, so you climb up here, and then you just pretty much just take this path and just make sure you don't fall. When you do a long jump here, you can get like fast Mario movement there. And use that momentum to ledge grab over here. And the last star in Drought Jungle. Alright, now we got Grandma's Candyland to go for, and We got a fun little BLJ. Who doesn't love a good old BLJ? We had some in one of the earlier courses, and now we got more. It's a pretty free one, to be honest. It's hard to mess that one up. Yeah, normally you have to go in this little underground cavern, and you can find a switch that'll open up those gates. But you can just BLJ. Either side works, too. Alright, now I'm gonna go for a cool one. There's a whole different method for this, but you could take a spring box, use the momentum to carry you over to the fudgesicle section. You don't want to jump too early because of, I think it's like slope physics early on, but then at the end you could do like, you could set Mario up to jump for wall kicks. If you jump too early, even if Mario comes towards the wall, he won't be able to wall kick. I don't know exactly how to explain that in a better way. Some of you who play enough probably know exactly what I'm trying to say. I just can't put it into words. Oh, that stinks. What I was trying to do was get Mario into like a slope kick position to spawn that secret right there. And then we'll take a butt burn and grab the star. It's supposed to be revealed by using the blue coin switch, but yeah. And also you're supposed to use the vanish cap for some reason, but you don't need that thing at all on this level. Alright, now we're gonna go for underground cave. Do a little rollout to avoid ledge grabbing by mistake. Doesn't really do much, it's just like a second or two. Is lost if you accidentally keep ledge grabbing on the way down, or take fall damage and have to wait. I say avoid stepping on the switches if you can on that platform, because it could just get a little wonky. How bad's the run so far? It's not too bad. We took some deaths here and there, unfortunately, on some dumb stuff, but it's going pretty well. Alright, this is the metal cap star, but actually you don't even really need the metal cap. And I timed it. They're both about the same amount of time, if I recall correctly. I think the shell might be faster. But so we used the shell here. But maybe I'm just doing the metal cap wrong. I don't know. There's a metal cap that's intended to use for this. But you could just use the shell. There you go. Alright, now left is reds and hundreds. So some of our hundreds route depends on how many blue coins we can snag on the slope here coming up. We'll grab that red just like that. Then we'll go on to this path. Again, long jump into it will allow Mario to run fast. Don't break that box yet, because we need that shell. But we also want these coins, and there's a red here anyways. Snag as many of those as we can. Grab this. This is actual quicksand, and that is the shortest shell ride in the hack. Now we're going to break the blue coin switch and try to snag as many of these bad boys as we can. I didn't mean to spawn that again. I'm going to hold right in hopes to get the other blue coin. We got it. Alright, that's pretty helpful. That means we don't have to kill this Chuck yet. This is not fast. I thought it might be faster for a second. Whoops. That was not what I meant to do. Okay. I don't think we need a penny pinch with these guys. I'm gonna go here. I missed the coin. Hopefully we don't miss again. Got a 10 coin box over here. We have one more 10 coin box. So honestly, we're just gonna grab these 2 coins. And then we're gonna get the last red. Alright, there we go. That'll set us up perfectly for reds and hundreds. Movement got a little weird towards the end there. Here's our 10 coin box. I bonked it. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright, that's going to do it for the beginning overworld section. Now we're going to go to some of the late game stuff, which is where stuff starts to pick itself up as far as difficulty goes. We're picking up the pace is what I meant to say. So yeah, there's normally a BLJ for this door. It is very difficult. Yeah, we use it for the 0-star and 1-star categories, and it's a tricky BLJ. It's a tricky one, man. I got fairly consistent, but I lost it. I was trying to practice 1-star before starting my run, in the off chance where I finish severely, like, before estimate, which I don't think will happen. I'm not sure where I'm at right now, anyways, as far as that goes. But, in the event where I did, I was gonna maybe show off 1-star if that was cool. But that's only if, like, in the event where we had, like, a lot of time. It's like a 6-minute run, assuming I get the BLJ rail. Anyways, here's course 10. It has a bomb track, but unfortunately, we just listen to the wing cap most of the time. We use the wing cap the entire stage. So we're gonna go for reds and hundreds off the rip here. What am I doing? We're gonna ground pound right here. Cut that short because we need all these coins. We want to get all the coins out of the womp here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill him. Just rob that man blind. We're just gonna wait patiently. Now, no more music for you. You're on timeout. I'm just kidding. This is only until the wing cap wears off. This is actually the only star where we get to hear more of the bomb Sonic track, Flying Battery Zone, I think is what it's called. Because the other stars, it's just wing cap the whole way through. 1, 2, 3. You don't need to go penny pinching with any of these bombs. But we do want these. We do want these. This route sets us up with like a perfect 99. Yeah, this song slaps, dude. It's a shame that you don't really get to hear it for most of the run. It's a loud one, but it's super dope. Alright, so our reds are all in the central area here. It might have been good to save that one for last, actually. Because of how spawning star works. Anyways, I'm just thinking out loud. Maneuvering these platforms is rather tricky because of how little room you have. Oh man, we almost clutched that. Alright, there we go. At least it's not a hard one to recover from. So we can grab that right there. And then we just run right, and we should land right on the star. Well, there we go. Alright. Complex Castle. Alright, next we're gonna go for secrets, the last collectathon in this level. You don't use the cannon. This is the only star you don't use the cannon for. You want to fly through these coin rings to get your secrets. I like to come back down and start flying again. You can kill Lakitu to be safe, but it's not really necessary. We don't need all this violence in our world. But I do like to land, though, just to make sure I have the appropriate height when I come to the end. So I don't miss any of the secrets and have to, like, come back. And then actually becomes a problem. Alright, so as the title would suggest, I'm supposed to take, like, a carpet ride for some of these stars. We're just gonna skip all that. It's wing cap for the remainder of everything. So here I'm gonna angle a bit, like something like this. And this is a whole shell quicksand section. Yeah, we're just gonna fly in and just grab the star instead. Mine.
Here we go.
When you like compare this to Nintendo, it's kind of wild how like you could just break the map with a wing gap and cannon. Yeah, it's super huge, dude. Like you could cheese like every single star. Okay. Got confused for a second. Sorry about that. We're gonna go from one cannon to the next cannon. We're not really on a race against time as far as the wing cap goes here. So you don't have to worry if it expires at any point before grabbing the star here. Because this ending's just wall kicks. There we go.
Here we go.
Alright, and the last two stars in the stage are going to be in the same path. One just goes a little bit further than the other. Yeah, timer pauses in the cannon. So you don't have to worry about like if you forgot the like visual cue or whatever. As long as you're in the cannon, you're fine.
Here we go.
So now we're going to take that path again, but we're going to go further right. And that's what Star 1 would look like. That's definitely not intended. As you can see, they have the tricky triangles for messing off from vanilla and stuff, which is like part of what you're supposed to use, but we're just going to fly in and just snag it. Again. Yeah, this is a pretty free level for as far as the last levels go. After this, everything else is probably pretty difficult. Alright, that's 107. Now I'll finish off this stage. And now we're going for Bowser 3. One of my favorite, personally, as far as this run goes. I find this level to be super fun to, like, grind. Probably because I've gotten used to it from playing, all, like, the categories of this hack, except for one of them so far. Which is the intended star count one, 80%. That's the only one I haven't done. Which I will do. Yeah, so we're going for reds here. It's the only star. We have a little skip that skips that whole section you saw to my left over there. Do some wall kicks right there. The reason we're doing this stage now is because there's like an additional overworld that you can get to from this level. Also, I messed up the movement for that. That's not what we normally do. Don't do it, Fly Guy. He did it. He did it. Yeah, we don't fight Bowser. There's two endings to this game. Both can be achieved from this level. Arguably, technically. But you could fight Bowser at the very end of this path, or you can go to the alternate endings final stage, which we go to that level for this run, but not yet. We still got a bit of the runs to go. Port's ass, yeah. Don't do anything risky, Matt. Don't lose another life here. Mom's holding a piece of the treasure. Could do the fast run trick there. Get a nice little long jump, land, or ledge grab. Damn. So one thing you might notice from me compared to other runners, I don't know how to speed kick. So there's probably several little areas where you could save adjust your movement and get better movement for certain things if you knew how to consistently properly speed kick. That's something I've never learned yet and I want to. But yeah, so there's like a lot of little movement, like things you could adjust here and there if you knew how to do it. This is the classic area for one of them, I imagine. But I just don't know how to consistently do it. Alright, here, do not dive as tempting as it is. I always want to dive here, but you'll die. Here, long jump, jump dive, roll out, jump dive. And that's pretty much the stage unless I choke the last jump. Fast run. Alright, fortunately the star does not take you out of the level. Alright, so here's the fight. This is the fight that would take you. So if you go straight forward, there's a fight you can take, which will take you to the Bowser fight. But this is actually going to take us to the last overworld. And here it is, please. I mean it. Please, please bless me with some good luck. This is the hardest level for me, honestly. Like, I can't stress it enough. This is a hard level, man. It's a hard stage to do fast. It's my worst split. But anyways, I'm gonna try my best. So first we're gonna go for our red hundreds. We don't pair them with reds. There's a very difficult lava bouncing star that has a lot of HP management stuff. And it has a lot of coins, so we're gonna try to do it, but it is so hard to survive. Alright, that's enough coins for now. I'm gonna grab these. You don't need all of them. Alright, so this is HP management. If you mess up too much, it's just a wrap, and you can't recover. I've practiced this before coming on. I hope it goes well. Alright, so now that I'm already in, I'm at the point of no return. If we mess up anything here, it's just over. Okay. Oh god, that was close. This isn't the only thing that's hard with this level, by the way. This is just the hardest one, probably, in my opinion. There's a lot of invisible wall and collision issues that make this stage really difficult as well. We gotta make sure we don't spawn the star above the lava, by the way. Because there's some coins to help you boost. So we got 10 coins, so we should be fine to grab these. This is the jump. Okay. I don't want to spawn the star down here, by the way. And this is an intended Hevo jump, by the way. Oh my god, we got it first try. Wow, let's go. That's the wrong box. That's such a hard star, dude. Honestly, it might be the hardest thing in the run. It might be the hardest thing in the run. It's so freaking difficult. Cause like, oh, I can't explain it. It's such a freaking scary star, dude. I hope the rest of the stage goes well. The rest of the stage is still tough. Here we gotta make sure we talk to the bomb at least one of these times, so we're gonna just do it now. It's convoluted to get back into the level. You have to like walk it up and then jump into the pipe off the wall. Yeah, that star is super unforgiving for a casual hack. But there's still room for error. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you just spend forever at that. Alright, now I'm gonna go for reds. Just to get that out of the way and not have that looming over me. These things have so much collision issues, by the way. These, like, gray sections. And then we got a lot of wind shenanigans in this level, too. So if I play this a little safe, it's just a really tough level. Over there is actually a star in that box. Clearly we're not going for that right now, so just leave that alone for now. What's going on, Samuel? Thank you for the good luck, man. Alright. Last red's over here. Alright, here we're just gonna wait. Alright. Okay, let's go. Whew, my heart's racing, man. I really want this level to go well. Oh my gosh. Alright, here I do D-pad right like that. It should set us up to get some wall kicks in. Watch out for the heave-ho. There's not too much you can do to make this part right here faster, so I just run, don't try to do anything else.
Here we go.
Okay. Whew. I started my timer late, so I don't know what the current pace is, unfortunately. But we have a good run going now. I just have my timer going right now just so I remember to split, or like what comes next and everything. Just in case I would forget. Oh, thank goodness, no collision. Okay. The next split gives me some trouble too, though, Belrin. Sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely too easy. Too easy to forget a star and freaking freaking out like this lengthy of a run, you know? Even in shorter runs. Buddy's time, buddy's time. Let's go. Alright, here we can kind of like skip some of that other section by just long jumping in between these. For anyone wondering about buddies, We got both these guys in the same stage. Apparently that was like a thing that hadn't happened. We got the buddies down there. I forgot what the sign says about them. But the buddies are there. Womp and Grindle, I think is what it's called, right? So we got an interesting fight here. If you stay on the arena, he can actually push the fire spears up. I don't know how many people knew about that. But I didn't know about that prior to this fight. Just like that. Okay, not that bad. Again, he has an additional health like the King Bow fight. Jeez. Yeah, he's cheesable by using that like that. But yeah, as you can see, he puts one of the fire spears up. A little fun thing I didn't know about until this like run.
Here we go.
Alright, last star on the stage. I don't want to jinx it, but man, a deathless of this level would be freaking sick. I think my gold is a deathless. I just don't know if this would be faster or not. That's already bad. Because there's like one that's like hard to avoid, and that one wasn't it. Cutting it close. Please? Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Let's go, dude! Alright, so now we're gonna take this Vanish Cap. We're gonna dip on out of here. We already talked to that bomb like we needed to. So there's a lot of quicksand. The flowing texture is lava. Everything else I'm avoiding is quicksand, including this right in front of me. Thank you guys. That's the best quest level I could have asked for this run, dude. Alright, here we go for reds. I'm gonna go for reds first. But we're gonna talk to the cannon guy here. Open that up for a star later on. Reds we do by themselves. It seems to be a theme with some of the stages in this act. There's just some stars that just seem to pair better without reds. Invisible wall. Be nice. So we're not in the clear yet. This stage is pretty tough. I went there for no reason. You gotta be careful for the big enemy here, which is the camera. Lakitu's out to get you. Alright, and now after spawning the star, we just gotta turn around and go back. I actually didn't know about the cannon BLJ. There we go. At this point, you should be in the clear. We're gonna do jump here. Alright, there we go. Playing it a little safe. There's it, sorry, I guess, right? But there's that. I'm not gonna jump right into the star. I think it's the hardest, which is probably reds and hundreds, or not reds and hundreds, but the hundreds and shell stuff. Shell stuff's pretty tough in this level. There's 2 shell stars. You can skip the opening cannon. Interesting, huh? I'll have to learn that. Sounds worth learning. Got some tricky lava bounce shenanigans. They're a little tight sometimes for making it. That was so close, dude, to, you know, not making it. Nice. Requires a good angle and texture setup in the red coin star spawn location. Oh, shoot. That's crazy, man. Yeah, there's a lot of little things I probably don't know, which I would like to learn. Alright, we're actually gonna go for the cannon star. This is pretty hard to mess up, because even if you directly miss the star, you get like so much speed momentum that you can probably just like slide right into the star, like I'm gonna do right here. Like I didn't immediately hit the star, but I slid right into it. Vice versa, when you come back down, just position Mario in a way that he'd hit the star. It's named precision, but it's not that precise. There's more, the freaking wing cap cannon shot is more precise than that. Weird choice there, to do the long jump instead of a triple jump. Gotta be really careful with these guys. These things don't play around. They're trying to knock you off. And they're doing it. Man, I'm cutting it close, aren't I? Alright, there we go. Little tucked away star there with a evil face. Alright, now we're gonna go for hundreds. Or 99s, if you will. I start by going over here. Try to get like a little side flip ledge grab going. I like to get to 9 coins before I do the blue coin switch. But you can achieve by getting those 5 and then 4 from these 2 reds. Blue coin switch is up here. It's pretty hard to miss these coins if you're actually going for them. Okay, that's one way you can maybe mess up. Alright, cool. Oh my goodness, man. Scary, scary, scary moment. I think I need to kill Boo. I think I need to get this too. I might be wrong on this. I might not. I think I'm a coin, 1 or 2 coins more than what I needed. I don't remember the exact number. I just want to be safe. Cause if I end up short and I don't realize it until I get to the section, then it's all for nothing and I choke. What up, Nicholas? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. We have a decent run going, dude. Which is pretty cool. Alright, we don't have to kill that guy. It turns... Oh my god! That sucks.
Mamma mia!
That sucks. Alright, no worries. Jinx the run, right? Yeah, it's cursed now. This is where I'm dead. Did I say we have a good run? This run's caca. This run's trash. This run's terrible. Couldn't ask for a worse run. Alright, now give me a good run. Yeah, so again, we'll just collect these. I was 3 coins ahead of what I needed earlier. I think I do need to... I'm gonna kill you. I can't do maths right now. My brain's not working 100%. I don't need a penny pinch. Since we gotta wait anyways, I will penny pinch. So I was 2 coins I had this time. Alright, so now what we wanted to do next was jump over here. You want to break this box, spawn the shell. Just be a little careful to not get like collision by like messing around with some walls and stuff. Like stay a little far from walls if you can. Alright, so all 4 of these surrounding boxes have 10 coins in them. But if you do a quick little backflip and then backflip again, you should be able to get every single coin consistently. I recommend breaking this. Well, I broke it too early, actually. You want to break it before getting the shell, just to be extra safe.
Here we go.
I just recommend breaking the metal cap just so it doesn't prove to be an obstacle when you try to go past and go in here. I don't really know what the metal cap's there for because of the fact that there's a shell here. But yeah, then we take this path. This was actually a gold pace for me if I didn't choke that one death. It is what it is though.
Here we go.
Alright, this last one's really tricky, man. I've just been spending time changing the strat for this. I used to do something different for this last star. But I just really hope I don't choke, because like it's not 100% perfected. I changed my strat because I just seem to be getting unlucky with it recently. So we're going to take the shell path one more time. If you notice, there was like a whole other area that we didn't go to. Use a momentum carry over here. You gotta take a lava bounce here. Now be careful not to touch any more of this ice stuff. You're gonna need your health for this. If you take any more damage, it's just over. Okay. Reason being is because you have to take damage from this. Oh, that was so close, dude. So you want to break this, it spawns a secret, and you just go for it. Oh god. Okay. Wow. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so that cannon we opened earlier, after course 11, opens up this, which will warp us into the building, and this is our final main course. It's actually not as hard as the last two, but it's got its tricky moments. So right from the rip here, I'm gonna go for hundreds. We want to grab every coin that we get. Okay, thank God. It has a like little wall thing or whatever. We need all our coins here. Last time I was one short, so I'm gonna grab it. Alright. So I'm just really focused here. I wasn't really like commentating much of what was happening here, but sorry about that. Be careful with this freaking bomb. This bomb has killed me. You don't need his coin. You just need him to not kill you. Simply put. We don't need this coin now. Unless you missed exactly one coin. It's not the eye, my run, it's the eyes run. We're gonna do that. Grab these. Alright, and now we're gonna long jump here. As long as we make it, we're good. There's gonna be 3 scuttlebugs and 2 boxes of 10. As long as you grab all these coins, I'll put us at exactly 99. And there's also a star right here, so there we go. The bomb is very terrifying. He's killed me several times during runs. I think like my last completed run, he got me twice. And I was like, screw this, I'm killing the bomb every time. But yeah, that's you're not supposed to jump down for that star. It's a twister launch to the top, as the title would suggest. But yeah, we don't do it intended. We don't do intended around here. Alright, now we're gonna go for that electric cheese. We're gonna launch up over here, take a bounce, and we skip all the platforming for the star by doing that.
Here we go.
Alright. Red coins is a funny star in this level. It'll be the star I do last, I think. So you could side flip right there, but I want to be safe. Long jumped super early, got punished. I got depth perception trick myself and did a super early long jump for some reason. Where am I? Okay. Got super lost for a second, dude. Alright. Oh my god. I thought it was closer. Alright, so here we actually got an eyeball fight. But once he sees us, you can kind of just take a little bit of damage and do that. Then after that, you just want to jump down and set yourself up for the start.
Here we go.
Yeah, the time I'll let you know. There's a after the 130th star, there's a final low level, and there's a sequence, and I have to make it out. And I'll give you a heads up as it's approaching that time. I'll give you like a post, like heads up, like hey, we're approaching it, and then hey, here it is coming in this amount of time or whatever. Bellring knows too, and I appreciate you being here, Bellring. It would have been sick to have you do like co-commentary with me. That would have been really cool. There's always a future, right? Or maybe we'll make that race happen one day. Alright, so now we're going back on this path. We're gonna go for a cheese strat here. But we need the mercy of this guy. This is teamwork with the enemy 2.0. Except that it's like nerfed. It's not as hard as teamwork with the enemy from KBRX. But yeah, we're gonna use that guy to fly all the way over here. Doesn't look like I'm gonna grab the star. So, normally you can fly right into the star, but that works. I need some water. Always have that water bottle hand. Alright, one more star on that path before we do reds. Reds is super boring, but it'll be a nice relaxing break because the last star is pretty not difficult. As far as the last star of the run. What time am I at right now? I only have my timer up and my timer started late. If someone doesn't mind, I'm really curious around that. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm very curious. Alright, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. No one jinx it. Everyone ignore that question. 246? That's crazy. One second. Nice. Okay. One more star in this level. It's just reds. Please don't F up reds. They're simple. Alright. Top for reds. I'm losing my way. Risky. Alright, so we're gonna try to be a little faster. You're gonna have to do a reset up with the carpet at least once. And this is that moment. You can sometimes snag that star, but like at some point, I don't know if you could do it all in one go or not. I've never been able to. Looks like we missed it. It's okay. Now we just take it one more way. Just do cardless, dude. I'm not gonna look at the eye. It's my run eye, not your run. Alright, you don't want to jump too early here because it's gonna go through and it takes a little bit of time to come back out. And if you jump too early, you might risk running out of time. Yeah, this is the slowest star of the game. There's just not much optimization. Like, there's not much you can do movement-wise. Now we got two things that have reds. You just kind of got to gauge when it gets close enough. Because it's not going to guide you 100% of the way. And this is a little tricky. There's going to be an amp that spawns. And you want them to not ruin your run. Because you could jump right back down. Ooh, that was super close. It seems like it's always close. Alright, that's gonna be it for this stage. I hope I don't bomb the entrance to the last level. That would stink. It's this way. Here's our shell to guide us through the quicksand. I'm gonna try to keep the shell. We're gonna do this to open up a path here. Oh, beautiful. Alright, this is the final split. I don't remember my route. I'm not even thinking straight. This is the final split. We're gonna go over here. I go for firsties here. I don't know how else to do it. I guess you could jump down from the top, right? I'm an idiot. How did I never figure that out until now? Anyways, you go up here, throw out the bomb. Morning, Gian. What's going on, guys? This is record face, man. I can't believe this is happening, man. I was so nervous about this run today, dude. Oh, I didn't open up the thing. Big brain. That's gonna open up that gate. We want to do a triple jump wall kick over here. We're gonna triple jump dive here. This looks completely different in 1 star. The 1 star run's completely different for this route. It's actually a little harder because so that warp you saw me look into the sky, it actually doesn't work in 1 star. So you have to like find a different. You won't be able to access the or not the cannon, but you don't. What is it? There's something you can't do because of that. You can't get a certain coin unless you do a certain method for 1 star. If we're pretty ahead, if you're cool, then I could run 1 star or at least attempt it. I don't know if I remember the BLJ for it, which is why I say attempt it. It's like a 6-minute run. My time's like a 6:30 or maybe less. But if that's cool either way, I'm just happy we got this run and we didn't choke. That should be good. Do a cannon shot. We're gonna do 2 cannon shots. Think he's gonna go to the next one? Gotcha. We are a bit behind, but Joker said he can game out of his mind. Okay, no worries. We're gonna schedule this pace? Okay. Perfect then. Alright, so I line that up, go all the way, tilt forward once. Oh, what the heck was that? Alright, that should work. This is a tricky one a little bit. Alright, there we go, that's perfect. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Wow. This is... I didn't expect to actually do this, like... I was so nervous about the run, I didn't expect that I'd actually beat my record, man. Alright, BLJ's a little weird here, so I go forward a bit. Start from like here. Whoops. Okay, Aglab, time's gonna be coming up soon. I'm gonna count it down. This is the last room, Aglab. So, we're gonna get ready to time. Time's happening in about like 6 seconds. Right when I enter this building. Right now. Time. Let's go, dude. What was the time? What was the total time?
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Wow, 253, dude. Wow, I'm so shocked, man. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I struggled with trying to PV recently, and I'm just super happy that we got that, dude. That's so cool. GG, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it, man. That's a 130 star Mushroom Cup. Definitely things can be improving over time. Yeah, catch up. It is, man. I had a 258, and I just beat it by several minutes, man. My last split went really rough during my round and stuff. Encore, we want 1 star. 1 star stuff. I don't know if I could promise that I could complete it. The freaking BLJ is really hard to do. What a legend. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, y'all. I was so nervous, man. Ask Rain saying